Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News.
Regan Slaymaker.
Bang on, mate.
Is that your name, or
My real name?
That's your actual birth certificate name? Say it again.
Regan Slaymaker.
Slaymaker.
Yeah.
Go on.
I mean, if those
Never heard that name before.
I mean, yeah, I get it a lot, but you know, best name in boxing, I've been told. Yeah.
Cha! This fella's name, for real, Regan Slaymaker.
Slaymaker?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
That's your real guy's name?
Yeah.
No. Slaymaker.
Do you think is he mugging me off?
I got my IDs in my phone.
He's got his ID. All right, after you.
I'll prove it after this. We're here, world-class boxing trainer Adam Booth. We're here for Josh Kelly's media day. First of all, Adam, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I mean, we'll start with Josh Kelly. I mean, smashing the pads there with yourself and Charlie. Headlining again in Newcastle against Gabriel Corzo. How is camp going, or how's it gone so far?
Yeah, he's where he needs to be. Solid work. 2 weeks to go. So I'm not gonna, over-compliment it or over-analyse it in terms of retrospectively, because with 2 weeks to go of training, you're right in the middle of it. And I am, as a coach, the best you can be while you're training is satisfied, because it can never be good enough. But if a coach is satisfied, I think that's a good place to be, and that's where I'm at.
Perfect. Well, best way going on to it as well. Coming off a masterclass performance against Troy Williamson, I mean, probably the best performance I've seen from Josh Kelly, especially the best performance from a British title as well. I mean, do you think that performance from Josh kind of proved any doubters wrong after the Abass Baraou fight?
I don't know. I mean, who are the doubters? All I know is I've seen what, since the day he first came to the gym, I've seen what Josh can do. And my only hope is that everyone gets a chance to see it under the spotlights. He's shown glimpses of it, and the Troy fight was glimpses of it. But even now, I know how much more he can do than that. And as he evolves and develops as a man and a fighter, I think you've got more and more chance of actually seeing it, because the day that it all comes together in a competitive fight will be the day when it's like, okay, yeah, this fighter is as special as everyone was raving about.
Definitely. I mean, if we get to see more of Josh Kelly in that fight, I think we're in for a real treat.
The Troy fight was a good performance and just a single strategy for that fight. But I know he can do so much more than that, And I was delighted that he won it, and so pleased for himself, and we all love winning. Once that settled down, I was like, okay, there's so much more he can do yet.
Perfect. And also, kind of on the hunt for world titles as well. Josh is WBO ranked number 2, Corzo's ranked number 9. I mean, Josh could line himself up with a kind of a final eliminator for a world title with the winning June.
Possibly, but don't care about that. Like, for him, June 24th is all that exists, and chat to us after that.
Perfect. All eyes on June 24th then. I do want to touch on Michael Conlan's loss of the weekend. I mean, gutted for me. Second world title opportunity. I mean, how is the camp feeling? I mean, I probably assumed the answer after that loss of the weekend.
It's difficult. Like, everyone here's so close. You win together and you lose together. And we had to get a flight back on Sunday and be in the gym on Monday morning for sparring. And that was, everyone was feeling it. But you just got to grit your teeth and get on with it. And like, we've all been messaging with Mick all week, and but it's hard, but that's the sport we're in. You win, you lose, and unfortunately, these are the moments where you've got to be a professional, not be too much of a soft ass and cry too much, and get back to your job.
Definitely. I mean, like as you were saying, how is Mick, and what would you? I know you can't tell him what to do. But what would you like him to do?
No, I'm not going to discuss, because I've not even discussed that with him. All I know is that he's heartbroken and devastated. They're the best 2 words to apply to him, and I want to be heartbroken and devastated, but I can't carry that energy in the gym either. And after June 24th, we'll catch up and have a chat.
Completely understand. I do want to move on to Harlem Eubank as well. I mean, continuing to develop and continuing to impress as well. When do you think we'll see Harlem back in the ring, and what kind of step up are we expecting as well?
July 21st. Don't know who the opponent's going to be yet, but what I'm looking for over the next 3 or 4 fights is a steep progression in Harlem's performances on fight nights, because we're seeing it in the gym. I just want to see more of it under the spotlights.
Perfect. And then Kurt Walker as well, a win at the weekend as well. My brother was in the audience, he said that Kurt impressed as well. Jamie Conlan said he's matching Kurt tough, but obviously allowing him to move quickly as well.
Yeah, well, like what's Kurt, 29 now? So he's got to. We've seen from the first day he came into the gym, where he was sort of, you know, shirking and cowering from body shots, to him being the one that's picking those little fights and trying to be and being more dominant. So I'm seeing like he's certainly toughened up and improved, and Jamie is matching him tough, but you know, everyone in here loves Kurt, and so hopefully he keeps doing that.
Perfect. My final two, Abass Baraou as well, one of the lesser known kind of fighters in the gym, but I watched him at York Hall the other day on Harlem's undercard, and he landed, I think, one of the best 1-2s I've ever seen. Mandatory for the European super welterweight title. I mean, exciting things to come for Abass.
Yeah, well, his next fight is for the EBU. Saulen Wasserman won the purse bid for it, and I'm just waiting for the date, and hopefully that date's any time now.
Perfect. So we look forward to seeing that one. And my final one, Shannon Courtenay unfortunately had to withdraw from her fight with Nina Hughes, but once she recovered from that injury, is it straight back onto the title charge?
No, I look like she's having to rehab that cruciate ligament again. So I can't be talking about fighting and heaping that expectation and pressure on her, because she's got to recover that first.
Perfect. Well, we look forward to recovery and being back in the ring. Adam, that was my final question. Thank you very much. Cheers.